Hello, my fellow scientists.
My name is Diaz.
And my name is Matt.
Waves are everywhere.
It's how you listen to your music.
It's how you talk.
It's how you think.
And it's how light travels.
Without waves, life would not be the way we know it.
You can easily see a wave using a slinky.
The crest is the top of the wave, and the bottom of the wave is the trail.
The distance between one crest to the next is the wavelength.
The distance between the crest and the trail is the wave height.
The amplitude is the distance from the rest point to the crest or trail of the wave. The larger the amplitude, the more energy is transferred in the wave.
The frequency is the amount of times a wave crest passes a given point in a given amount of time. The higher the frequency, the more powerful the wave is.
The wave speed is the speed at which a wave travels.
Transverse waves are waves whose particles vibrate in an up and down fashion.
Longitudinal waves are waves whose particles vibrate back and forth along the path the wave is traveling. Interference is the combination of two or more waves that result in a single wave.
Constructive interference is when two or more waves combine to form a stronger wave.
Destructive interference is when the crest and the trail of two waves overlap. Diffraction is a change in the direction of a wave when the wave finds an obstacle.
Reflection is the bouncing back of a ray of light, sound, or heat when the ray hits a surface that it does not go through.
Refraction is the bending of a wave as the wave passes between two substances in which the speed of the wave differs.
A standing wave is a pattern of vibrations that simulates a wave that is not moving.
Resonance is a phenomenon that occurs when two objects naturally vibrate at the same frequency. The sound produced by one object causes the other object to vibrate.
Sound wave is a longitudinal wave that is caused by vibrations and that travels through a material medium. A sound wave is a longitudinal wave that is caused by vibrations and that travels through a material medium.
Sound waves travel away from their source in all directions.
A sound wave needs a medium but will not move it. If it did move the medium, the huge speakers at the dance would produce huge winds.
A medium is a physical environment in which phenomena occur.
No sound can be made in a vacuum.
The most common unit used to measure loudness is called a decibel.
The speed of sound is determined by the medium it travels through.
Temperature also affects the speed of sound. The colder the medium, the slower the sound, and the hotter the medium, the faster the sound.
The pitch is a measure of how high or low a sound is perceived to be, depending upon the frequency of the sound wave.
The loudness is the measure of how well a sound can be heard.
The higher the frequency, the higher the pitch.
The Doppler effect is an observed change in the frequency of a wave when the source or observer is moving.
An echo is when a sound wave is bounced or reflected off a wall or other surface.
Echolocation is the process of using reflected sound waves to find objects.
Sonic boom is the explosive sound heard when a shock wave from an object traveling faster than the speed of sound reaches a person's ears.
Sound quality is the result of 7 pitches interfering with one another.
A noise is a sound that consists of a random mix of frequencies.
Yeah. You know, technically, I'm not even really supposed to be here right now.
Ooh, 10 kills, let's go, let's go.
Might as well make the most of it.
Ooh, you got 360. Alright, one more. Alright, let's go. Oh my god! What is this? Is this Modern Warfare 2? No! It's freaking Commando! Oh my god! What is this? What is this? Young man! Shut up! I'm playing Xbox! You need to go downstairs! No! Light does not need a medium in which to travel.
Light waves are electromagnetic waves.
An electromagnetic wave is a wave that consists of electric and magnetic fields that vibrates perpendicular or at right angles to each other.
Electromagnetic waves are produced by electrically charged particles vibrating.
Radiation is a transfer of energy as electromagnetic waves.
The speed of light is approximately 300 million miles per second.
Light can travel about 880,000 times the speed of sound.
If you could travel the speed of light, you could travel around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second.
The sun's light takes about 8.3 minutes to reach the Earth.
All of the frequencies or wavelengths of electromagnetic radiation is the electromagnetic spectrum.
The spectrum is divided into regions according to the length of the wave.
Visible light is a very narrow range of wavelengths and frequencies in the electromagnetic spectrum that humans can see.
Visible light from the sun is white light.
White light is visible light of all wavelengths combined.
The longest wavelengths are seen as red.
The shortest wavelengths are seen as violet.
The range of colors consisting of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, or Roy G. Biv, is called the visible light spectrum.
Another type of wave produced by the sun is ultraviolet light.
They have shorter wavelengths and higher frequencies.
Some of the bad effects of UV rays are sunburn, skin cancer, wrinkles, damage to eyes, and damage to eyes. Some of the bad effects of UV rays is sunburn, skin cancer, wrinkles, and damage to eyes.
Some of the good things about UV rays are that they kill bacteria on food and surgical tools, and small amounts are beneficial to the body, and skin produces vitamin D when exposed to UV light.
Absorption is the transfer of energy carried by light waves to particles of matter.
When a beam of light shines through the air, particles in the air absorb some of the energy.
The farther the light travels, the more it is absorbed, and the dimmer it becomes.
Scattering is an interaction of light with matter that causes light to change direction.
Scattering makes the sky blue.
Light with shorter wavelength is scattered more than light with longer wavelengths.
As blue light has short wavelengths, it is scattered throughout the sky the most.
Transitions are the passing of light or other form of energy through matter.
Transparent describes matter that allows light to pass through it with little interference.
Translucent describes matter that transmits light but not an image.
And opaque describes an object that is not transparent or translucent.
If something is red, it absorbs all colors except red, which is reflected.
Translucent and transparent objects absorb all light and reflect white.
A pigment is a substance that gives another substance or mixture color.
A microwave frequency is higher than a radio wave frequency.
Cell phones use microwaves to send and receive signals.
A radar sends out microwaves which are reflected off an object and sent back to the radar to calculate things such as speed and distance.